It's time for Down on the Corner with Dale Hoffman, North Arkansas's premier news talk program. Brought to you by Brewed Awakening Coffee, with 3 locations to serve you. Baxter Regional Medical Center lobby, Highway 62 412 at Balmer Boulevard, and the Walmart East Plaza. And now, Down on the Corner.
Good morning, it's Friday.
Whoop, 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 whoop. It's Friday.
Down on the Corner. I'm not Dale Hoffman. Dale's traveling to Nashville this morning. We hope him the best at his endeavor in Nashville at the radio show in Nashville, Tennessee. This is Down on the Corner, brought to you by Brewed Awakening Coffee. Can I say my slogan?
No, you probably not.
Come on. Got to be PG-13.
There you go.
The Brewed Awakening, 3 locations to serve you. Balmer Boulevard, where it will probably be busy at 7 o'clock in the morning. 62 East at, well, what is that? Front of Walmart or front of?
Yeah.
What do you call that in front of?
Well, it would be Walmart, I guess.
Walmart, House of Pizza.
Yeah, that area.
Over there in that.
Can't miss it.
Over yonder.
Once you get over there, you can smell it.
You can smell it. And probably the one most people enjoy the best is BRMC lobby. I've been spending a lot of time in BR's MC lobby here lately, so I've
That's not necessarily a good thing.
It is not a good thing. I've smelled that coffee a bunch lately. Brewed Awakening Coffee. I'd say come on in and have some with us, but I didn't make any, and I know you didn't make any.
Well, he usually has a program where it automatically runs, but
he's not with the program this morning.
He didn't apparently do that.
He didn't sign us up for coffee this morning.
We could, if somebody came by, we'd make them a pot.
We'd try to make some.
Yes.
Are you a coffee?
Probably wouldn't be as potent as Dale's.
Might be safe. You wouldn't even have to prove that you have life insurance when you drink it. Are you a connoisseur of fine coffee?
No.
I'm not either. I've never drank coffee.
Never, ever?
Ever.
I don't mind when it's real cold outside and, having a cup, but that's pretty much my max. I don't sit there and drink it. Some people do, like Dale, 5 cups before he comes in and does the show.
Then one while he's here?
Yeah. One while he's here, he does another 3 or 4.
Oh, is that right? Brewed Awakening Coffee, 3 locations. Balmer Boulevard in the kiosk there next to Acumen Audio. 62 East out by Walmart in Baxter Regional Medical Center lobby. They don't go by. Go. They've changed their name a little bit, and I'm not sure what they've done.
Yeah, they're changing it around.
The hospital.
They're not doing BRMC.
They're not?
No.
Okay.
Baxter Regional.
Baxter Regional. Okay. Well, anyway, if you want some good coffee, go see them.
There you go.
Time for the morning prayer, brought to you by Roller Funeral Home. Guess what? I've been spending some time over there, too, lately.
Why don't you tell us about
I'm not sure there's a connection there, but there probably is. Roller Funeral Home. You can't miss Roller Funeral Home. It's got the big, giant American flag out front. Beautiful grounds there. Some really nice people.
Located right on 5 North.
Right there on Highway 5 North. Right at Walker Road. And, it's those are the folks you really don't want to go see.
But you need to.
But you have to. Eventually, You're just going to have to do it. Funerals aren't a fun thing, but it's one of them things that's going to happen sooner or later.
Yep.
So have a little morning prayer this morning. Father God, we just thank you for the great day that you've given us, the week. The weather has been awesome, a little cool in the morning, nice and warm in the afternoons. Lord, the seasons have changed, and they will continue to change, and it's through your divine glory that it all happens. Our family has suffered a loss of my wife's uncle, and that's why we spent some time over at Roller. And the wisdom of these elderly people that these youngsters will miss out on because they do pass. Lord, I just encourage each and every young person out there, if you have an elderly person in your life, get with them and tap some of that wisdom while you have an opportunity to. They can teach you lots of things. Lord, we just pray for Dale's safe travel on his way to Nashville. Be with us throughout the day. We've got a lot of people traveling in today for homecoming festivities, not only here but over in Yellville. We've got a lot a lot of things going on in the area. So, Lord, just be with us, be with each and every one of us, and in Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
Time now for the weather, brought to you by the Z Team, Bob and Linda Zadora, 405-0793, the Z Team.
We went through quite a few days of that camera that they have mounted up there overseeing Cotter and all that, being clear and being able to see. And then yesterday and unfortunately today.
Are we frogged in again today?
We are fogged in.
We're a little bit froggy on the river.
And I'll give you an idea because I've got a winter shot. That's what that shot looks like.
Yeah.
So you got that much fog that's blanketing that whole area, and then this is the camera shot right now.
Go back to your winter shot.
Yeah.
You know, all that area that you can see, it says the Missouri at the horizon. You got Bull Shoals to the left, Mountain Home to the right, the White River right there. There's not a piece of property that you can't see that Bob and Linda Zadora couldn't help you buy if it was for sale. And probably even if it's not for sale, they could probably get something worked out for you if you wanted a piece that you can see there. Find out where it is and they can help you buy it.
There you go. And if you like the view, they'll find you one with a view.
But probably not theirs.
No, you can try, but I know money talks. I'm not saying
as the story goes, if the price is right.
Price is right. I'm not saying that they wouldn't, but I think they're pretty much loving their house, and that's what they wake up to every morning.
Every morning. Beautiful, beautiful view from the Marion County side of the river, I believe. And you've got the Cotter Bridge there to your left and the city of Mountain Home to the right. City of Cotter right there in the middle in that bend. If you like what you see and you want to see if you can't get you a piece of what we call paradise, give Bob and Linda Zadora, the Z Team, at 405-0793. Give them a call. They'll hook you up with a member of their team if they're busy. But I would bet you that if you call them direct, they'd probably work something out to deal with you directly.
And for those of you that are jealous because they wake up to this view every day, well, this is what they're waking up to this morning. So
you can go visit their. Yeah, that's right. It's a little different.
A little different.
You can go check out their website at retiretoarkansas.net. Again, one more time, I'll tell you, give them a call at 405-0793. And now let's take a look at the weather. Here it is.
How about some temperatures? You got the
Well, I got to find them here. Let's see.
Should be the first one to the left.
Well, no, that was the one I just clicked.
Uh-oh. Did you get rid of it?
No, it's in a different order than what it normally is. I would say because right there is the radar map, and that's the first one to the left. Okay, Scooter, what do you think?
It was all the way over on the left.
Well, right there's all the way to the left, and that's what's there.
Click on the arrow right here.
Well,
there
my locations.
There
Mountain Home,
we go.
Arkansas, 45 degrees. Flippin, 43. Harrison, 44. Yellville, 43. Salem, 45. Calico Rock, 45. Mountain View, 41. St. Louis, Missouri, 44. Poplar Bluff, 39. West Plains, Missouri, 45. Branson, Missouri, 45. And Watford City, North Dakota, 45.
Same temperature as Mountain Home, Branson, and half of the. Everybody's kind of running level except for Poplar Bluffs dropped down to 39. Everybody else is pretty much on key.
Little chilly in Poplar Bluff.
It is. It is.
And let's see here. Take a look at the local radar, I guess that's what this is.
You can zoom out or zoom in.
I'm zooming in, and there's nothing. Clear as can be.
There is absolutely nothing in Mountain Home.
Doesn't look to be anything. If you're traveling within 300 miles of Mountain Home today, looks pretty clear, which is good because there's a lot of folks out traveling. Take a look at this. What is this map here?
This is just showing any warnings, anything that's out right now. I can't really see from my screen. Like you got the light tan that's
we've got
above
coastal
Oklahoma.
flood statement down to the southeast, tropical storm warning it looks like, down the coast of Louisiana, Alabama, Mississippi, Florida, Georgia. We've got
a little light tan there in Missouri on the southeast corner, but I don't know what that is.
Well, I'm trying to find it here. Light tan is different. Yeah.
Okay.
It looks pretty clear. For us, it's clear.
We're doing so well this morning.
We're
This
doing
is great.
good. Yeah. Got a freeze warning, though, up in the north.
Yeah, they can have it.
They can have it. Let's take a look at our forecast. That's the most important thing for us anyway. Today's going to be sunny, high of 69 degrees, low tonight 46, nice and clear. It's going to be a good evening for broadcasting a football game on top of
Heck
Bomber
yeah.
Stadium. Tomorrow there's a slight chance of thunderstorms. 20% chance, high tomorrow 70. Tomorrow night is mostly cloudy. Sunday it's going to be 74 and mostly sunny. Sunday night 80% chance of thunderstorms with a low of 58. Monday 40% chance of storms, high of 65. Monday night low of mostly clear and low of 43. And Tuesday sunny and high of 64.
That's not bad temperatures for this time of year. I'll take it.
I'll take it. Yeah,
Not bad at all.
we've broadcasting a whole lot worse this time of the year.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. But it ain't over.
No, sure not. The allergies are wild and crazy.
Today we got low to medium.
Well, I'm refreshing here. Yesterday we were low at 2.4. Today we're low to medium at 3.6. The old nasty ragweed is the top allergen out there today. And tomorrow we're going to be low at 1.7. But I hadn't seen any of them centipods.
Or the nettles.
Or no nettles.
Yeah. I was really worried when we went up and filmed the Nettleton game, but
I was
we were
almost
okay.
thinking we was going to get attacked. But we didn't. That mosquito bug flying around took care of it all. iDrive Arkansas. Looks like everything's fairly clear. Click on this little deal here. There's an accident on I-40 at mile marker 138.9, which is over by Mayflower. Left shoulder, right shoulder impact. Was last updated at 6:28 this morning, and all it says is an accident there. What we got up? That's up around Jasper. Other than that, looks
this is
we're
looking
pretty
really
clear.
good.
So we'll take a look at MoDOT. This is iDrive Arkansas. And
Now this has been the clearest we've seen these maps. They've had so much construction and stuff going on that they finally cleared out a bunch of stuff, and this looking really good.
if you didn't know what it looks like now versus what it looked like 3 weeks ago, you'd think that MoDOT had chickenpox. The closest thing we've got here to us is Missouri 99 closed northbound due to the whole road is closed, north and south. Was closed by the fire department on the 13th, but there's not been any update on that. So doesn't look like there's a whole lot of issues. Let's see how we can get out of that. We'll click out of there.
They look pretty clear.
And it looks pretty clear. This is the weather brought to you by the Z-Team, Bob and Linda Zadora, 404-0793, or retiretoarkansas.net. And
You ever been to their website?
the other day when Linda was here and she walked through it with you and
They
I.
got a lot of cool things on there,
There's some
though.
pretty neat things. They've got a lot of community news type stuff, community events, but I have a lot of friends in the real estate business. I've been here forever, but one thing that I've noticed about the Z-Team is they are at these events. They don't just tell you about them.
Yeah.
They've got a representative of their Z-Team, which is part of Century 21 Lemac. They were at Turkey Trot last week. About any event that Hootin' and Hollerin', I know they had somebody in Hootin' and Hollerin'. If there's an event, you're probably going to run into somebody from the Z-Team.
That's cool, though.
Makes it, and then they keep their website up. It's not the same old, you go there today and it's going to be different than it was last week, that's what a website is good for. You can keep up-to-date information. Give them a call, Bob and Linda Zadora, 870-405-0793, the Z-Team. Now, community news.
Brought to you by Old Time Restaurant on the Square.
What happened to your trumpet this morning?
Oh, I thought I was going to slide straight through that. That goes with the weather.
Whether or not you do it.
And you just went right in, so I'm like, phew.
Well, we'll just leave it off today. By golly.
There you go. I don't know where it started, so I'm good with not doing the trumpet.
Old Time Restaurant in the Square. What's the special
today?
Today
is Friday. It is steak day at the Old Time Restaurant. You get a marinated sirloin steak you can cut with a butter knife, eggs, hash browns, biscuit, and gravy or toast, all for only $8.88. Great price, great meal. And for lunch, you might like these stuffed green peppers.
No.
You're not a stuffed green pepper fan.
I'm taking 0 on the stuffed green peppers.
I'll be honest with you, I'm not either. But man, there is such a crave for stuffed green peppers.
Is that
she
right?
does an amazing. You look at them; they look beautiful. I mean, she does a great job on them. I'm not big on them, but we got stuffed green peppers today. Comes with 2 sides roller cornbread, only $6.88, and better get in there early before they run it, because that is one thing that they sell a ton of when they run it on special. So. Get in there, have a cup of coffee, enjoy life a little bit, maybe grab you a slice of pie or some cobbler, and just kind of relax a little.
Is she making fudge yet?
She's been making fudge. I don't know what they got in stock. It's on a Friday, so I don't know.
It's about time to start sucking up to the wife a little bit and
bring
bring her some chocolate fudge.
There you go.
It's been a rough week around my house, so we might have to bring her some fudge to help her out.
Well, she's been doing extra cobblers and... because I know the Paradise Cream is now.
I was just going to plug that. Yeah.
Our cobblers as well there. So,
the community news. What do you got on the community news?
I ain't got a whole lot other than tonight is homecoming for the high school. Marion is coming, and
we've got Marion coming to Mountain Home for homecoming. We've got Clinton going to Yellville for homecoming. We'll have Coach Steve Jones on here in a little bit. We're going to talk about what's happening in Yellville sports. I know the Lions Club auction is just around the corner,
yes.
Believe it or not. Let's take a look and see what we've got on it. Lions Club auction will be November the 11th through the 15th from 6 to 10 each night, and it will be broadcast here on XL7 TV, Suddenlink 22 or digital antenna 26.1. You can listen to it on the radio at KTLO 97.9, and you can call in, or you can go check out lionsclubauction.com. They'll have a list of all the available items, and they'll have some instant bargains, some things that you can buy, get a pretty good deal on. Save probably 30 or 35% on some restaurant items and something like that.
They'll have restaurant stuff. They got big items, they got small items, but last year, I don't know how many items I bought. I even got a chimney cleaning service.
Is that right?
That I paid for. So it's really surprised. Have you ever been involved with that, the Lions Club auction? It's fun.
I'm actually the Lions Club member that brought it to XL7.
Awesome. Good job.
Helped them get all that lined up. So karaoke and dinner tonight, 5:30. At Van Meter Senior 7, 1101 Spring Street. $10 for adult, $5 for children, 12 and under. Tickets are available in advance. There is a dinner. It's a salad, chili with all the trimmings, dessert, coffee, tea, and lemonade. And it's karaoke and dinner at the Art Van Meter Senior Center. Contrary to popular belief, the Senior Center is not federally funded, and they do have to do a lot of their own fundraising. So go check them out at the Senior Center today at 5:30. It'll run from 5:30 to 9 o'clock.
You ever done an escape room?
No.
Oh, it's fun. You get put in a room, and you just got to figure out what you got to do
like
to
a
get
bull
out
in
of
a
it.
china shop.
Yep. It's great for the family, though. And on October 26th through November 2nd, they've got an escape room down at Calico Rock from the Calico Rock Museum. And their theme is a deadly zombie virus has broke out, and your group now is trapped in the room with an infected human, and you've got 30 to 45 minutes to find your way out.
Do you get to bring a pistol?
No.
It's the quickest way to take care of that virus.
They recommend 4 to 6 people to play in each room. It's $10 a person, $5 for kids 10 and under, or if you're doing a group of 6, they will discount it down to $50. So it's
and
great
who sponsors that?
It is Calico Rock Museum.
And the money goes to the museum?
I believe so. That museum down there has been doing some amazing things in the community, and I think it's been a good thing.
That is the community news brought to you by Old Time Restaurant Square. Scooter, it's 7:19. We need to get a break in. We've got a phone call coming in for an interview, so we'll be right back.
Ready for some football! Hometown TV is back with live football and the game of the week. Friday night, area high school football with announcer Bob Recktenwald, bringing you the best in play-by-play. Visit hometowntv.net for schedule and show times. Plus, watch instant replay live from your mobile device, whether at the game or not, right here on K26 and XL7.
Sure, all mowers cut grass, but only a Ferris mower with suspension technology can provide you with increased productivity, quality of cut, durability, and comfort. The caster wheels and cutting deck are connected to the frame beneath the suspension. This lets the deck follow the wheels as they move up and down in relation to the ground contours. Maintaining the distance between the deck and the ground results in a beautiful, consistent cut. Visit your local Ferris dealer to experience the difference suspension makes.
Why would I recommend Hospice the Ozarks? Because I know the people that work there, I know their hearts, and I know that their desire is to help people with the suffering and the anxiety and the things that can come with either terminal diagnosis or a terminal condition. We want them to have a peace of heart and to have a comfort and to know that someone's there to help them through that so they can enjoy the time that they have.
So there I was, naked as a jaybird in the shower with soap in my hair and eyes when I lost water pressure down to a dribble. I immediately grabbed my towel and dialed up Jake at JM Sales and Pump Service. Jake came right over and fixed my water pressure. Now I can take my showers with confidence. Just call Jake.
For all your sales and pump needs, just call Jake at JM Sales and Pump Service, 870-431-5445. He offers high-quality stay-right products.
Diatley Dental Care is a family-owned dental practice. Doctors Irvin and Christina Diatley grew up in the Twin Lakes area and are proud to serve the community. With modern treatment methods and state-of-the-art technology, they are dedicated to providing exemplary care to patients of all ages. Our compassionate team consistently receives training above and beyond the standard of care.
We're changing the way you see dentistry.
Come be a part of our dental family.
When I grow up, I want to save lives, like a superhero, and show up when people needed me.
When I grow up, I want to do animations. I want to create characters that can fly.
No matter what it is you want out of life, there is a path to get there.
When I grow up, I don't know what I want to do when I grow up. But I know I want to go to college.
Arkansas State University Mountain Home. Take your first step at asumh.edu.
When you need durable and comfortable hospital scrubs stat, you need the Uniform Shop. The Uniform Shop is the place for top quality uniforms, carrying a great selection of name brands, including Carhartt, Vera Bradley, Urbane, and Grey's Anatomy, as well as shoes from Skechers, Nursemates, Softwalk, and Landau, stethoscopes from Littman, blood pressure cuffs, scissors, name tag retractables, compression socks, paramedic VDUs, and Rocky boots. The Uniform Shop also offers customizing embroidery and minor alterations. Let us put you in uniforms. Shop the Uniform Shop.
Do you know where your money goes when you give to charity? At the Salvation Army, 85 cents of every dollar stays to help those in need in our local community. Hi, I'm Captain Spaulding. The money we raise help people in the surrounding 5 counties, including Baxter, Marion, Sharp, Izzard, and Fulton. You can help by donating your unwanted items and by shopping at the Salvation Army store. Those in need get assistance with rent, utilities, sending kids to camp, and many other things. When it comes to this charity, the Salvation Army always helps those in our community.
Jim Brown Company keeps you cool when it's hot and warm when it's not. A trusted name in the mountain home community, Jim Brown Company provides timely heating and cooling installation and repairs. Our certified technicians incorporate new technology on every job to provide you with the most advanced services. At our metal fabrication shop, we handle projects big and small. We've created everything from commercial ducts to custom designs.
I'd recommend Jim Brown Company to my friends and neighbors. The reason being they have high-tech equipment, their service techs are well qualified for the job that they do, and they also send me a report after all the work is done so I know exactly what my unit's doing.
By visiting our showroom, you can learn all about our heating and cooling products. We'll educate you on your options and help you decide on the right solution. For total comfort at your home or business, choose Jim Brown Company. Quality service with a family name since 1964.
On the line, we've got Athletic Director from Yellville-Summit Schools, Coach Steve Jones. Coach, how are you?
I'm good. How are you, sir?
Good. We figured out the issue. You guys have a firewall that doesn't allow you to log into that website.
Oh, okay.
So we're going to have to get with your IT guy and see if he'll open up that port so we can get you, so we can see your face on TV.
Well, we need to see my face on TV. That absolutely is a necessity.
Coach,
that's where everybody wants to see at 7:15 in the morning.
That's exactly right. That and a cup of coffee.
Yeah.
Maybe a donut. Coach,
Donut's always welcome, isn't it?
Coach, we've changed our format a little bit on our what used to be Monday morning sports. We've gone to a Friday morning format, and what I'm trying to do is there are a lot of schools in the Mountain Home area that can see this broadcast on XL7, and
right.
We've got Bergman and Yellville and Flippin and Cotter and Norfolk, Calico Rock, Gainesville, Bakersfield. So what I'm trying to do is I'm reaching out to the athletic directors pretty much first, and what I want to know is, what sports does Yellville have going on this time of the year?
We are at the tail end of volleyball season and high school football. That's our two big going on right now. We just wrapped up golf season. One of our young men, a freshman, sophomore named Dawson Walker, went to state in golf. We played the junior high invitational volleyball tournament last night at Yellville. That was a pretty big night. We had,
and you made it to the finals, I understand.
We did not make it to the finals.
Did not make it to the finals.
No. It was just upset after upset last night. We were upset in the first game. Flippin was upset. ICC was upset. And, when the smoke cleared, it was Salem and Cotter, and they were the 5 and 6 seeds going into the tournament.
Is that right?
It just goes to show you never know what's going to happen on tournament time. That's why I love tournaments.
And I understand that the girls will travel to Salem on Monday to play their final game?
Yes, that is correct. Well, hopefully not our final game.
Well, final regular season game.
Actually, Monday is the district tournament for senior girls volleyball, and there's a lot of competition to be in that, finishing that top four. That top four go to state.
Oh, okay.
State is at the Yellville-Summit High School. We are honored this year to host the Class 2A state volleyball championships. 16 schools will descend on our tiny community and duke it out for volleyball supremacy. So I expect Yellville, Flippin, and Cotter to all be in this conversation and in this tournament.
And when will that start?
That will start Tuesday, October 29th. We will use 2 gyms that night. It'll just be, in fact, it will start at 1:30 in the afternoon. We play games at 1:30, 3:30, 5:30, and 7:30. Tuesday the 29th. We will come back Wednesday the 30th in the main gym, and we'll be narrowed down to 8 teams at that point. And we'll play at 1:30, 3:30, 5:30, and 7:30. And then on Thursday, and this is October 31st, which is Halloween, we will play the semifinals at 1:30 and 3:30. Then there's a week break, and all the state championship games are played in Hot Springs.
All of them.
So we will get it down to 2 here at Yellville.
Oh my goodness! So will
it's going to be a big week.
So those teams will come and spend the night, or they'll travel back and forth?
Some will spend the night, and some will stay in Yellville, some will stay in Mountain Home, and some will travel back and forth. Obviously, the more local schools,
sure, they'll be around
back home. But out of the 16 schools that'll be here, I expect 3 of them to be local, and then the other 13 will come from all over the state.
When will your team start basketball?
we will start basketball. I can't give you an exact date. I know it's the Saturday after the regular season football.
Okay.
That's when we'll play in a junior high tournament, and that kind of gets everything started.
Gets all that started up. Speaking of football, tonight you're hosting Clinton for homecoming?
Yes, sir.
And you guys are celebrating 50 years of football at Yellville-Summit?
We've had just a great turnout for this every Friday night, and last week we did the 1980s last week, and I don't know if you're familiar with turkey trot.
Oh yes,
that's a big deal in Yellville, Arkansas, and so last week was turkey trot. It was also 1980s night, and we were really honored. I personally was honored. Two of our old coaches showed up from the 1980s. Rick Covington, who actually coached at Mountain Home for a while.
Yes, I remember that.
Okay, and Jim Gentry, who was retired as assistant superintendent of Ashdown, Arkansas. But they were my coaches when I was young, and it meant a lot to me to get to hang out with them and visit with them. And we had a real good turnout. Tonight we're not honoring any past teams. We're just focusing on homecoming, and then we're on the road for 2 weeks at Cedar Ridge, then Mountain View, and we'll come back to Yellville November 8th for our annual Battle of the Buffalo with Marshall, and that's also when we will honor the very first Yellville-Summit football team.
And will that be your senior night as well?
Yes. In fact, we're kind of trying to tie the senior night in with the first team night. It's all going to be one thing.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's a big deal over there. I guarantee you. The Panthers have been stricken with a bunch of injuries this year, and their record doesn't show it. But those boys play hard.
They do.
Well, they do, and we're a very young team. We have 22 sophomores on the team, and most of our starters are sophomores, and they are at this point in their lives, they're still children. And then as well as I do, there's some guys who are seniors and juniors in high school, and they're just about grown men. So that's kind of what we're facing right now. But our schedule does get a little better here towards the end of the season. So it was brutal going from Melbourne to Harding Academy to Clinton this week. That's a rough stretch.
Well, and Rector was no pushover either. So
no, not at all. They were pretty salty.
Yeah, they came out hitting hard. We did that game last week, and it was a hard-fought game, and of course, Yellville didn't come up on the bright side of it. But
right.
But I'm not so sure. I told somebody was asking me about that game, and I said, I think those boys could have lined up against Arkansas State and stood their ground. They had some plays that were just amazing.
Right.
Of course, some luck.
Rector's pretty solid.
Some luck has to play into that with some of those plays they were pulling off, but there was definitely some luck had there. Coach, your other seasons that come up, you've got basketball, boys basketball, and what's a little bit different, Scooter, from Mountain Home Sports versus a Yellville or Flippin or Cotter or even Norfolk or Calico is if you're playing football today, in a month from now, you're playing basketball.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
And 2 months down the road, you're going to transition from basketball to baseball. And it's the same group of kids in every sport. Where in Mountain Home, they've got the luxury of, well, this athlete is doing this, maybe do one or two sports. Right. They don't have that luxury at Yellville.
It always amazes me because we'll go, last year we made the playoffs. We had a basketball game scheduled for the day after the playoffs. If we won our first playoff game, we would cancel the basketball game. If we lost, we were going to step in and play. And every year this happens. We'll play football on a Friday night, and those same kids will turn around and play basketball that Saturday afternoon.
Unreal.
And it really is. And I mean, our coaching staff works so well together to share athletes because in Yellville and most small schools, if you're a star on the football team, you probably are on the baseball team too, and probably are on the basketball team. And we don't fight and fuss about it. We just we just share them, and you know, when I was a baseball coach, if I was out of season, I still wanted, you know, the guys to come throw a little bit and hit off of the tee, but I wouldn't do anything with them that might get a sprained ankle, not if they're in basketball.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, during baseball season, for example, basketball coaches would let them shoot around, but not let them scrimmage. You know, we just got to kind of take care of each other that way.
Absolutely.
And that's one thing we do a really great job of around here. You know, we're struggling in football this year a little bit, but we're doing well at everything else. And we'll get, when these kids get a little older, we'll be fine in football again. I'm not worried about that.
Sure makes for some well-rounded athletes by having all them being in multi-sports and doing different things.
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah, and the boys and girls, you see it over there all the time.
Ways, absolutely.
Yeah, you see it over there all the time. And something that you don't see a lot of, which you do in the smaller schools, is at halftime, you'll see a football player out there blowing a trumpet.
Oh, yeah.
You don't see a lot of that anymore.
Yes. Well, you know, I'm the athletic director, so the main thing I worry about is sports, but we have an excellent band program, too. You know, we have 50 or 60 kids in our marching band, and that's a lot for a 2A school. And, yes, at halftime you'll see a cheerleader playing the flute, a football player playing the saxophone or trumpet or drums or something. And
yeah.
That's just, we just go and roll.
Well, you know, Coach Jones, I've been around football a long, long time, and I've always, sports in general, I've always considered the band a sport. I've had 2 daughters go through the band program here, and those kids work out. I mean to tell you.
They do.
All that marching, and they've got to do some running, and to be able to do those field formations and things, it's a sport. And so we don't want to take anything away from the band at all. Coach Jones, we sure appreciate your time. We appreciate you letting us come over and broadcast your games on Friday nights when we do. And,
well, we love having you.
We wish you guys the best of luck tonight against Clinton. What time your festivities start over there tonight?
6 o'clock.
Starting at 6 o'clock at Yellville-Summit Panther Stadium. Go check them out. Clinton will be in town taking on the Yellville-Summit Panthers for homecoming.
I forgot one thing. We're actually doing a tailgate party with hot dogs and Cokes and chips and stuff.
Who's sponsoring your tailgate party?
Oh, Harp's Grocery. Thank you for asking that question. I needed to get that out there.
Harp's Grocery is sponsoring the tailgate party for you. Where will that be at, Coach?
That will be in the south parking lot of the football field.
South, is that where the scoreboard is?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So go join the Panthers and the coaches and athletic director there at the tailgate party. They'll visit with you a little bit before they take their team on the field and get things ready for tonight's game. Coach Jones, it's always a pleasure. We appreciate your time.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
We'll get this video thing figured out and we'll get you on again.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Have a good night. Thank you.
All right, we're going to go into break and we'll be right back.
It takes the right gear to survive out here. Oh, there she is. Ferris. It's the best gear around. Strong as an ox, safe as houses. Out back, there's one powerful beast. Awesome. 4-wheel suspension, handles whatever Mother Nature throws at you. Designed to take the hard out of hard work and deliver all the power you could need. So if you want to tackle the great outdoors, get yourself a Ferris.
Have you ever noticed every time you wash your car, you end up wetter than the actual car? Next time, run down to Car Care and let the friendly staff put a smile on your face. Car Care of Mountain Home has a variety of services to clean your vehicle's needs, inside and out. From a simple wash and shine to their outstanding detail services. Located 1525 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. Stop by Car Care Mountain Home today, because driving a clean car always makes you feel good.
Whether you're a professional lawnscape contractor or a homeowner in need of quality lawn equipment, Moran's Lawn and Garden has you covered. Moran's is the longest originally owned lawn and garden business in Mountain Home, with a 5,700 square foot warehouse packed full of new current year inventory for all your lawn maintenance needs. Moran stocks a full line of factory parts, and they service everything they sell. offering top names like Grasshopper, Hustler, and Country Clipper. Brand stands behind their quality service with thousands of customers using their products daily. Moran's Lawn and Garden, servicing the entire Twin Lakes area. If you want the best breakfast or lunch in the Twin Lakes area, then you've got to come to the Old Time Restaurant. Voted the best breakfast and lunch for 2011, the Old Time Restaurant not only gives you the Southern hospitality right when you walk in the door, they also offer scrumptious breakfast options to curb that early morning appetite. Or stop in later in the day for a tasty sandwich, salad, or a daily special. If a sweet tooth is your guilty pleasure, you can't go wrong with the Pie Lady cooking out over 30 different types of pies. That's the Old Time Restaurant located on the square in Mountain Home.
I was involved in a wreck on the interstate. A friend and I was rear-ended by a drunk driver, and I was in excruciating pain. I started the chiropractor care along with the massage therapy, and it has totally transformed my world. With God's help and the help of them, I've totally got my life back together, and I'm free of pain medicine, and I'm so grateful that I am where I need to be today.
We're back live with Athletic Director, Coach Greg Greenhaw from Flippin School District. Coach, I don't know if you heard me when I was speaking to Coach Jones from Yellville. We've changed our format some. We used to do a Monday morning sports show. We've moved it to Fridays, and the purpose of the show is to highlight not just the Mountain Home School District, but all the schools involved that can see our show, which range from here down to Calico with Norfolk, Calico, even Mountain View, some folks down around Melbourne, Bakersfield, Salem, West Plains, gosh, all the way over to the other side of Harrison, up Bergman, Omaha, Lead Hill, Flippin, Cotter, Norfolk. And so what I've been doing is reaching out to you guys, the athletic directors, and say, hey, come in and talk to me. Let me know what's going on in Flippin School.
Right.
How many sports do you have going on at this time?
We have 10 sports that we offer right now.
Overall, throughout the year?
Yeah, throughout the course of the year. We have volleyball, cross country, girls and boys basketball, softball, baseball, bowling, cheer. I think that's all.
And you just wrapped up, your volleyball season is about to wrap up.
Yeah, junior high just ended last night. District tournament was last night. High school volleyball, they'll have their district tournament next week. It starts Monday at Salem.
Okay. And what district are you guys in?
For volleyball, it's different for volleyball and basketball. I think for volleyball it's the 2A1 North. I think that's what it's called.
So you're in a 2A district for everything, or
for volleyball?
Okay.
Yeah.
What about your basketball team? Where is it?
The district for that, I mean, it's the same teams that we like. Salem is not in our district for basketball,
okay,
but they are for volleyball. The teams that make up our district for basketball are, we go all the way to Decatur, which you're almost in Oklahoma.
Right.
Then we just go 5 miles and go play Cotter too. Yellville is in it. Eureka Springs.
Now, is that a 3A classification or 2A?
It's 2A.
That's 2A.
We don't play 3A in any sports.
Okay, because I know next year I believe Yellville will drop to 2A in football.
Yeah.
So that's going to change the demographics a little bit for them.
And that's kind of they base all that off your enrollment and then also the proximity as well. That's one reason we have to go all the way to Decatur, is because of where you lay on the map of the state, and then then where's other schools that are in that same kind of enrollment that makes sense to make up a district. Then the AAA decides all that.
Like it or leave it.
Yeah, like it or not. That's you've been at Mountain Home all those years. I'm very familiar with that.
Right. So what kind of boys sports have you got going on right now?
And boys right now, all just cross country. Our basketball team played benefit game at Norfolk last night. They'll actually, which doesn't count I guess you could call it the season has already started for them, but technically they will start next week at the Twin Rivers Classic over at Norfolk.
Okay, so their basketball season starts end of October.
Right. Since we're still playing volleyball in girls,
right.
So we don't play our first game until November 1st.
Okay. How many kids you got out for cross country?
Cross country, we have double the number of runners in 2019 that we did for 2018. I think Coach Lynch told me a little over 30. We had a young man last year, Arnau Palma. He was a foreign exchange student from Spain. He placed 5th overall in the state tournament, state meet, cross country. There's a lot of interest there. He does a really good job with it. He's also the track coach. There's a lot of kids running cross country. This is just my 3rd year there, and I mean you can see the interest is growing there in cross country and track as well.
Well, let me rewind a little bit, and I apologize for not doing this sooner. Tell me who Grant Greenhaw is. Where'd you go to college?
I graduated from Arkansas Tech University. Right out of high school from Valley Springs, I went and played basketball 2 years at North Ark there in Harrison, and then transferred to University of Ozarks in Clarksville to try and keep playing. Tore my back up there. Had to have an operation. So that was the end of the playing days, and that was the only reason I went to University of Ozarks. It's a liberal arts school, and I was planning to be a coach, so it was pretty expensive too. So it made more sense to go to Arkansas Tech.
Right.
So I transferred over there and finished up my degree there.
And you hired on and came to Mountain Home first, or
Came
were you somewhere else first?
Yeah. When I was at Arkansas Tech, Marty Barnes was the head boys basketball coach there. He had been the head coach at Arkansas Tech. Was very successful there. I think he went to 4 or 5 Final Fours. He had coached at Russellville High School before that. Left Arkansas Tech, went back to Russellville High School. I was in my nutrition class there at Arkansas Tech one day, and Dr. Patrick come in there to end the class, said, "Hey, here's this opportunity if anybody's interested in doing like some, mentor thing. They want you to come coach their sophomores, basically." And I was familiar with Coach Barnes just from following basketball, and I jumped all over that. His assistant at Russellville at the time was Joe Sitkowski, and Joe's brother, George, was the head coach at Mountain Home for boys at that time. Mm-hmm. And when I graduated 2 years later, Coach Barnes said, "I'd probably get you a job here at Russellville," and I said, "Hey, that's great." But I'd worked with Joe a lot there at Russellville, and had met his brother. I'd actually met Coach Husky at the same time I met Coach Sikowski, and just worked out that they had an opening here. My wife is from Flippin, so she made it pretty clear which job where I was headed.
She helped you make your decision.
She made it pretty clear. This is what we're going to do.
Yeah, we're moving.
Yeah, we just had a baby daughter.
How old is your daughter now?
My daughter's 9th grader. She's 14.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah. When we moved to Mountain Home, she was like a month old.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah. That's how I ended up at Mountain Home. Very fortunate. I mean, fortunate to be around both the Sikowski brothers and Coach Barnes. They were all good people to learn from.
And you live in Gadsville still, or no?
No, we still live in Flippin.
In Flippin. I'm sorry, yeah.
Still live in Flippin.
So the move to the Flippin school, did you hire in over there as the AD, or did you go as the basketball coach?
I hired in as the athletic director and girls basketball coach, yes. The year I came there, both of their basketball coaches left.
Okay. And you're still the girls basketball coach also?
Yes.
And you teach class?
Teach health class, yes.
Teach health.
Mm-hmm.
What does your wife do?
She's a banker and staff bank.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
Okay. Good deal.
She's a smarter one.
Rolling in the dough. May not be hers.
Oh, yeah.
All right. You want to go ahead and take that 7:50 break?
You bet.
We'll be back in just a moment. Coach Grant Greenhaw, the athletic director and girls basketball coach, Flippin, Arkansas.
At Connor Family Funeral Home, our goal is to provide our friends and neighbors with caring, compassionate services at an affordable price. Connor Family is a full-service funeral home that offers a wide range of services to meet your family's needs and customs. We are the first on-site crematory in the area and provide many options to memorialize your loved ones and address all the details for a more personalized service. Where compassion and affordability meet, Connor Family Funeral Home in Mountain Home.
Hi, we're Bob and Linda Zadora, the Z-Team at Century 21 Lemac Realty, and we'd like you to meet the rest of our team.
When you are working with the Z-Team, you will find that not only are they down-to-earth people, but they are trained professionals who work with downsizers, first-time homebuyers, and clients who may want to relocate to our beautiful Ozarks. Our team has agents who specialize in lake and river properties, listing and selling raw land, acreage, and all residential homes. Listing your property with the Z-Team will help get it sold with unmatched Century 21 global marketing. You can find out more at retiretoarkansas.net. Your car is a member of the family. It takes you where you need to go, and it makes sure you are safe at all times. When a wreck or accident happens, trust the only place that will treat you and your vehicle like a person, not a number. From collision repair and windshield replacement to paintless dent repair and hail damage removal, Dent Boys can cover all your automotive repair needs and make sure you are satisfied every step of the way. Call or visit the professionals at Dent Boys today and see the Dent Boys difference. Take a step back in time when going to a barbershop meant more than just getting a haircut. Come into Legionnaire's Barbershop today, a unique gentleman barbershop. Get back in style from a former celebrity hairstylist and a licensed barber instructor who are trained in tonsorial arts and lock removal and happy to give you a straight razor shave. Legionnaire's Barbershop is veteran-owned and operated and located at 848 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. For a full, old-fashioned barbershop experience, stop by Legionnaire Barbershop today.
Are you ready for some football? Hometown TV is back with live football and the game of the week. Friday night, area high school football with announcer Bob Recktenwald, bringing you the best in play-by-play. Visit hometowntv.net for schedule and show times. Plus, watch instant replay live from your mobile device, whether at the game or not, right here on K26 and XL7.
We're back live with Coach Grant Greenhaw, the athletic director and girls basketball coach from Flippin School District. Coach, how many student athletes do you think you have in the Flippin district overall?
We have a lot. Let's just say 9 through 12. I'll use this as an example. Probably about a month ago, we had an assembly type deal in the gym, and the whole 9 through 12 was there. And after that was over, we asked all of our 9 through 12 athletes and band members to, hey, can you guys come down here? We need to talk to all you guys for just a couple minutes. What we're talking to them about was we kind of revamped what we call our Bobcat Madness, which is similar to Bomberfest in just idea.
Sure.
And we added this silent auction to it. We were talking about them, how they could help out with it. Well, we said, all of you guys that are athletes or band, 9 through 12, come sit down here. It was almost 3/4 of the high school.
Is that right?
That came down there between athletes and band. I didn't realize it was that many. Now, to give you an exact number, it would just be a guess. But it was that much. It was 3/4 because they all came down here, and then I was just like, well, what are we missing with these kids? Because
how can we get them involved?
Yeah, because I didn't realize it was that many. I knew it was a lot, but I didn't realize it was that many. I would, at least 150.
Wow. I know over the years you've had good success in your bowling program.
Yes. Yep, we have. They have a bunch of seniors coming back this year. I know she's counting on, Coach Jones is counting on them for leadership. They've got plenty of girls out this year. They had a difficult time last year getting enough girls to finish the season. You know, you have to have a certain number, you know, qualify as a team. But they've got plenty of girls for that this year. So I think they're trending up in the bowling.
Yeah. You'll have a boys team, girls team, probably not a JV team, but and they'll practice at Bull Shoals.
Mm-hmm.
Bull Shoals.
Yeah, they practice at Bull Shoals.
That sport is turning around quite a bit. There's more and more numbers getting into that because what a lot of student athletes don't realize is there's some scholarships out there for bowling.
Sure.
And I've got a young man that works with me in the evenings in Moe's. We call him Chewy. He actually went to college at Lindenwood on a bowling scholarship. There was a boy that went to Flippin 4 years ago, maybe 5. He went to that same college on a bowling scholarship. You know, so it may not be the baseball and the basketball that get him there, but these student athletes need to look outside their box a little bit. Say,
sure.
Okay, these are out there. Why don't I try and go get one?
We've got some boys and girls doing that, thinking outside the box in regards to golf. Aaron Lindsay's our golf coach, and last year in 2018 we didn't have enough girls out to field a team. This year we took a team to the state tournament, and that's a big push to him. Credit to him. I didn't realize this until visiting with him. There are hundreds of golf scholarships throughout the country that go unused.
Yeah.
Just because there's not enough female golfers out there playing.
Yeah.
So he's been talking that up, and we've got more girls interested, and they had a good year.
And like I say, look outside that box. You know, get out of that
Sure.
box and take a look, because not only are they out there not being used, the competition to get them
is thinner.
It's
right.
It's a little bit thinner.
Right. And those are the sports that don't get the media attention. You know, all the focus is on the big three.
Sure.
Right. And so that's what draws a lot of kids' attention. They don't think about the other ones.
You know, your basketball season starts soon.
Sure.
Your bowling season will start January.
Mm-hmm.
Those kids, you know, what I keep trying to tell these student athletes, you don't have to wait for the sport to start practicing.
Oh, sure. You're
can
talking
get
like
out
a coach now.
You can get out on your own and do some things and be ready for that sport. You know, Scooter works with the Mountain Home High School wrestling team, but he's also very active in the youth wrestling team that comes up. You know, so and that season starts soon, very soon.
Yeah, it's going.
The youth wrestling is definitely going, but the high school portion of it will start as soon as football is over. But you don't have to wait. These kids don't have to wait.
No.
And the parents that are out there hoping that their little Johnny or little Sally is going to get some kind of a scholarship or some kind of help, well, do your part. Be a little more encouraging to say, hey, why don't you get off that potato, get off that couch, put down the potato, the PS4, and go do something that's going to help your future.
Yeah, if you're waiting, you're getting behind. And with each passing day, the longer you wait to get started, the farther you're getting behind, because you can just see kids in all sports. And I don't know whether it's a plus or a minus that, you know, that in second and third grade, you're spending a majority of your weekends all the time playing certain sports. But if you are, you're getting better than these kids that aren't.
Mm-hmm.
So you see that a lot, and I think in all sports. I certainly see it a lot in baseball, softball, and basketball.
You made mention of
and it'll trend. You know, it'll trend to bowling. It'll trend to golf.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's just that's how competition does. It just keeps breeding more competition
Sure.
and higher levels of performance.
You made mention of a silent auction with your Bobcat deal. When is that? Is that already happened?
We already had it. It was a huge success. Put it in terms like this: Arvest, they do a really awesome job, and they come out and cook for it.
Mm-hmm.
And I think they plan for 500 to 700 people. This year they ran out of food.
Cool.
They ran to Walmart, got more food. Ran out again. Had to go back to Walmart and get more food. Ran out again. So, I mean, we just had a huge turnout. We recognized all the teams there. The band is there. A lot of the clubs, you know, Science Club and all that kind of stuff is there.
Coach, hate to cut you short, but we're about to run out of time, so we'll have you back again.
Okay.
Thanks for joining us.
You bet.
Scooter, take us away.